Hello, welcome to another episode of Aaron's 1025-Hour Adventures. Today I'm looking at a question the viewer had when they were looking at my video on fluid-filled tires and tricks for your wheel weights. Since I got these lock nutted in. While watching that video, he noticed that the wheel weight set all the way flush. Just adjusted down. Let's see what I'm talking about. Set all the way flush in here. The great big 70-pounder. Anyway, it set flush against this when it was laying on the ground. And then when I put it on with the in my Bro-Tek spacer video, it didn't fit flush. Well, we were discussing the reason it didn't fit flush is these studs stick out farther than the original bolts would, or when I was showing it in my first video, it was just sitting on the ground, there wasn't anything in here. So what I did was I emailed Bro-Tek and asked him about them after me and this gentleman had a discussion and reply on the comment section of that video. And I was thinking, this was iron, this is steel, this is gonna show the wear, this would be fine. But there is a little bit of burring going on here now that I'm checking this. So I'm really glad he brought this up. I emailed Bro-Tek. What they suggested was getting a set of nuts, and I went on Amazon, and there is just a little bit of burring starting to happen here, so I'm glad I'm getting this done. And adding this to protect this extra piece of thread. I'll put the link to this box of nuts in the video description. They're 12 millimeter by 1.25. I believe you can get them at like Lowe's. I just ordered a box from Amazon. So what this will do is when you screw this on, it will protect the end of the stud from getting rolled over. Now, I don't believe sitting on the ends of these studs, other than rolling this edge, is going to cause any harm. Matter of fact, I kind of like it because you can see in here I got a bunch of mud. Well, there's actually a gap here, and I can get my sprayer in and get 90% of this mud out. This mud that's in here, I buried my tractor and was in mud all the way up to the top here. Everything was just coke solid, and I was able to just take a sprayer and spray out everything but this little bit. So that's pretty good. Also, while I was talking to him, Bro-Tek that is, these wheel spacers are 1.5 inch. The ones they have now are 1.4 inch, and that's to give just a little more clearance between the smaller. I have the 60-inch mower deck, and you can see the clearance I have. And this, I believe they said, gives a little more clearance for the 54-inch. When I ordered mine, I went with the 1.5s instead of the 2-inch spacers, because 1.5 was guaranteed to clear my 60-inch deck, and 2 inches was not. Oh, I hate when they do this. Let me wipe that back off. This is a blue tube. It's red Loctite, if you can see that. This is a red tube. It's blue Loctite. Anyway, they went from 1.5 to 1.4 inches for better clearance with the 54-inch deck. Oops. Now, while you're in here checking these, you want to retorque your lug nuts, which I already did to save time on the video. And then we'll add these. My lugs were, I had one lug that just barely took a little bit of a turn. The rest were solid. 70 foot-pounds. These rubber chains I had on for the winter, and it's been a little muddy still, so I've left them on. They provide a lot more traction. The garden treads were working good, except when things got really sloppy. And that's why I added the rubber chains, because they wouldn't tear up my driveway. The sloppy part wasn't the driveway, it was where I was actually pushing into the yard to push everything back with my snow pusher. This is 70 foot-pounds. There you go. Now you can see that projects just a little bit beyond the thread. So everything will be protected. This will ride on top of that. Now take care of that situation. Thanks for bringing that question up. I'll take a closer photo of this and include it in the video so you can see a little better detail. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and liked it. If you do, hit the like button and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.